Portugal. So the time has come. The curtain is about to be raised, and these two teams are ready to play their part. Best possible start. It's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So a strong start. Shomorodov! And a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Shomorodov duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Uzbekistan gain their reward with an early goal. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Araujo shifted upfield, and it's Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kusanov. Now it's Shomorodov. Araujo tries to clear. Played it again. And that's out of reach. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Succumbs to the pressure. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mendes cuts out the pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Picks it up out wide. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kusanov. Kusanov. Oh, nice touch. He's there to clear it. Uzbekistan have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Top draw.
2, and we've barely begun here. Oh, that is a bit special. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Bernardo Silva. It's a nicely weighted pass. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He can get that clear. Vitinha, and here's Rafael Leao. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Calmly anticipates. João Neves. And here's Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Vitinha. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Neves. And the shot! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality in the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedro Neto. Portugal already required to chase the game. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Oh, is it? Pedro Neto! Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. Aimed in towards the centre. Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Nice physical challenge. Pedro Neto. Ronaldo does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position. Pedro Neto! He has done it! Portugal are level.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that is out of play. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Great work on the overlap. Can he deliver? What a throw in. Skims one in, tries a shot! Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. Moved on forwards, and it's played forward, out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's aimed into the middle. Rafael Leao going full steam ahead down the left flank.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Chance here to counter. He is through here. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. Vitinha shoots! Out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Vitinha. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There will be a throw-in. Kusenov. Kusenov. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shomorodov. Great defending, strong and determined. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries to get it clear. Rafael Leao, probing pass. Back into the middle. João Cancelo. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
João Cancelo. Muscular approach does pay off here. He has found a way through. Very nicely done. Aim forwards. Cross in. Tries to get it clear. Here comes a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pinged towards the front line. That has found him in acres of space. Kusenov with the clearance. They get a throw in. And that was very necessary.
from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss would be amused.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Shomorodov. Shomorodov! No, he's missed it. João Neves, Vitinha, Rafael Leao, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. João Cancelo goes short. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Vitinha. Chance for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Mendes. And here's Vitinha. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedro Neto. Vitinha!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Mendes cuts it out. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Araujo. Great run on the overlap here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! Taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Portugal, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Portugal move 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kusenov. Uzbekistan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Antonio Silva. Moved on forwards. And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Kusenov shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Good purposeful running this. Wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, sweet feet. He's found a way through. Played into the middle. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. João Cancelo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is a great kick out. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vitinha. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Antonio Silva. That's a cute ball. Played into space out wide. No, that's too low. Proves too strong. João Cancelo. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Araujo gets over and intercepts. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva! Good first touch and almost as good a second. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Portugal head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Antonio Silva clears it away. João Neves, who's set up 1 goal so far. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And it's played forward. Deftly away. Cross goes in, climbs up big! will be livid with himself. So here comes the substitution. Kusenov, and he goes cross-field. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kusenov. Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. That's tidy. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vitinha. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Neves. Gently done. Kusenov. Shifted upfield. Now it's Shomorodov. Shomorodov. Head out towards the right wing. Shomorodov. Now that's a fine challenge. Referee has just said play on. João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. Lofted upfield. That has been cut short. And a chance! Just sails past the upright.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's very neat. João Neves. Uzbekistan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Spread out to the left. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Kusenov played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a nice ball. Mendes has has found the net here, of course. Araujo forwards and with intent. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Over to the left. And here's Rafael Leao. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kusanov, aim forwards. Into the channel, picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Rafael Leao, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto, and he's managed to get free. Jim, it looks to me as though both... And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Couldn't steer it in. João Cancelo plays it short. Mendes, now here's the delivery. Bernardo Silva. Shomorodov. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, Red, nice interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great defending, strong and determined. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Araujo. João Neves. Shomorodov did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's good play. Now, what's he got in mind? João Neves gets across to intercept that. Antonio Silva with the clearance. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer blow.
Point-blank header! Oh, not the best of headers. that's well seen too. And it's played forward. And that has been clubbed away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. João Cancelo getting this one clear. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Neves. Could be danger here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedro Neto. Kusanov makes the interception. Tries a deft little ball. Shapes to shoot! Bernardo Silva gets good distance on it. Vitinha getting this one clear. Shomorodov! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And a play for a throw. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Here's Cristiano. Pedro Neto! João Neves with the foul. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's run loose here. And now the breakaway. Rafael Leao. Clipped into space. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Now it's Shomorodov. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Punched away. That's going to go a long way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rafael ball. Plays it out wide. Great work on the overlap. Araujo tries to clear. And he shoots! No mistake! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vitinha. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Kusanov. João Neves wins the duel this time. João Cancelo. João Neves. Now it's Shomorodov. He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. He's got... And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Searching pass he's played there. Hit into the... He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played towards the other side. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Shomorodov. Can he finish? A chance to play it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Uzbekistan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Goes for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Chance, surely! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Shomurodov quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking. Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looks to the other side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Uzbekistan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out to the right. That's the throw. Tries to dink it through, and that's not going to reach.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Neto. Rafael Leao.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rafael Leao. Ronaldo, cracking ball. João Cancelo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Araujo, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Antonio Silva. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes, and it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played down the flank. João Cancelo gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. João Cancelo with the short one.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's overhit it, and it's out of play. João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Neves played out towards the right wing. He whips in. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kusanov. Kusanov forwards and with intent. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Caresses it through. Kusanov gets it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Rafael Leao. 5 minutes left on the clock. Very much into the last knockings. Looking here to chip it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Short changes him with that pass.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Played out to the right. Rafael Leao played into space.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he goes cross-field. That looks a cracking ball.
Uzbekistan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Aim forwards. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a great ball. Ronaldo spread out to the left. João Neves. It's lofted through here.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Bernardo Silva. Antonio Silva. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Proves too strong.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Played through for the wide man. That's the keeper's ball. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's hoisted clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pedro Neto taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Substitution for Portugal, number 25. Coming on the field.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Receives. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Time for a change in personnel. It's going to be a double change then. Nicely intercepted. Well, this is surely their last chance. And that's that. Portugal achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. How would you summarise what we've seen?